Hi guys and girls, welcome back to TheGuren. Hope everything is going well for you. On this video we'll go to another pen, another taming pen on ARK. This time for Hyaenodon. Simple, it's a simple pen, the easiest pen that you I think that you'll make. Well, have all this will be a 3x3 size, 3x3, okay, 3x3. You will need 8 ceilings, two pillars, 1 foundation, 4 walls or 4 window frames, 4 fences, foundations, and you will need after hatch frames. Okay, so let's begin this. You may need to find an even ground. Okay, if you don't find an even ground, it's better to start on the higher part. Okay, 3x3, you will start with the foundation. I have a wood foundation here. You could use wood, well, you could use any foundations, but I have to remind you that this foundation will be destroyed. Okay, so you may use a lower cost foundation, because you will put the foundation to begin and you will destroy it later. Okay, so I hope this works. I have an hyena here. He's waiting for me tamed. Okay, you put the foundation. Okay, then this will be a corner, one corner of the taming pen. So this is not that even. I think I'll go this side. You could check if it's good, if you can crawl, you can crouch around the ceilings. Okay, I'll go there and there and there, and let's test again. Okay, yeah, it's working. Then you'll put the 2 pillars, one on each side, but be aware that this pillar need to be connected to the ground, because these 2 pillars will maintain all the structures. Okay, so one here, another here, and then you keep on putting the rest of the ceilings to make it 3x3, and it's kind of working. Now that you have the 3x3, you'll destroy, and this will test if the pillars are correctly are on the correct position, or you will need to put more pillars to get them supporting all the structure. Destroy this. That's why I said a lower cost foundation. And here is working too. Okay, now It's awkward, right? Now you get the fences. These are important. The position of the fence foundations are really important for the taming, because you will have to put one fence on each side of this square, of this middle square, but you have two snap points, one where the fence are completing on the ceiling, and the other where the fence are half of the of half on the ceiling, half of it on the ceiling, and the other won't. So you put this half on the ceiling, okay, and do the same for the other three sides. One here, here, and the last one here. Okay, then you'll get the window frames or the walls and put it around too. You can snap it on the ceiling or on the foundation, on the fences, doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. Okay. And it's done. The pen is done. This I must say this. This pen was made to be used on servers where you're able to grab wild creatures. Okay, just to clarify, clarified. Another thing, I used the pillars on the foundation, the pillars and the hatch frames I have are on wood, are made of wood. Well, the foundation, I said, the least cost possible foundation, the easier foundation you can do, because you will destroy it. The pillars are from wood because the hyena can destroy thatch, can destroy wood, but the hyena won't touch the pillars. So you could use the easy one you can make to put this. The other things are on stone, because the hyena, if the hyena aggro on the structure, it will destroy the wood or the thatch. So I made all of stone, except the hatch frame. They are on wood, because you will have to destroy it. So this is a base. Now let's catch the eye. I prefer using Argent Avis because it's easier to control. Yeah, not that fast, but not that slower, not that big. It's easier because this is there are two hard parts on this tame. One, it's the beginning, and the other, it's at the end. What you have to do is, I'm sorry, the lagging. This will lag a little because of my base. My base is a laggy base. Yeah, you may watch. Yeah. Loading. you have to do is drop the hyena, not like this. Drop the hyena on the square, on the hole you made with the window frames. Ha! Not at the first, but the second. Then, if you use window frames, you have to get some space between the frames, the tame and your the pen and your tames, because the hyena could aggro on them, because he can see. Then, when you do this, you may have already the hatch frame on your hotbar, because what we'll do is this. You will block the ceiling, because the hyena can jump high enough to go out of the tame if he aggroes on something. And believe me, if he aggroes on something, he will try to run away, and he are able, or she are able, to jump out of the taming pen. So you have to put a ceiling or a hatch frame on top to block it. I used a wood hatch frame because of the cost. After you tame the Hyaenodon, you'll have to destroy the hatch frame or the ceiling. So use it's not often that the hyena will attack your ceilings, so you could use a touch ceiling. It's, well, costs less. Okay, stop rumbling around, and now he's on there. What you have to do is just crouch, go near the hyena and pet it and wait. I use the pillars because if the hyena wants to go around the square, you can go after. You can go around too to pet it. Huh? He won't aggro on you because of fence foundation, the position where you put it. It's easiest. You don't have to run. You don't have to crouch. You don't have to run to go away from him, not aggro. You don't need an alpha near. You don't need to control the distance from the alpha and the hyena you are taming. It's a wonder. It's like magic, right? Magic. Other thing, you could use this pen to tame Aranius. You are able, with a little bit more insistence, you are able to drop an Aranio on the taming pen and feed it with the spoiled meat. So give me a couple of seconds until when I tame the hyena, and I'll bring you guys back. Be right back. BRB. And it's done. It's done. Haha. Now, stop them following. Let's change this to passive. Just raw. Then you tame your Hyaenodon. This it's very easy to tame this way. Very easy. I tried the first time I tamed the Hyaenodon. I had to grab the alpha and the other one, and I could not tame the alpha. I had to put him on two separate taming pens. I never tried to tame it on the wild, and if on the taming on taming pens are that hard, on the wild would be a pain in the butt. But okay, now you tamed him. You have to destroy the hatch frame or the ceiling, okay? Because I said there are two hard parts on the taming, on this taming. The first is putting the hyena on the pen. The second is taking the hyena off the pen. Sometimes this second, not bad. Second, always at the second time I could do it. So yeah, that's it. It's only this. No more things. So it's like this. You on when you're have to be aware when you're placing the if the well have to be aware of the ground where you want to put the pen. Be aware if it's not completely or horizontal floor. You might need to put. You might know you need to put the the foundation on the higher ground, because you have to crouch here and go near the hyena, and if it's not the first time I do this, but yeah, I had to destroy some pens because I could not get here. Okay, have to be aware of that, and if you're not sure when you're putting the ceilings, just try to crouch and check if you're not if you're able to go around. Okay, for I never tested, but for servers where you aren't able to pick the wild tames, the only thing that comes to my mind is put a ramp here, okay, put another ramp here, and here is one of the sides, right? Choose one of the sides of the pen and put a ramp on the floor from the floor to the ceiling, and another from the ceiling to the walls, and try to kite. For this you have to kite them on a group, on a pack, because they will flee from you otherwise. So you have to kite them to the ramps and hope they will drop on the square. For that you may need to not, well, if you put the ramps here, you might need to put one or two walls higher than this, and from this side and from this, and maybe up in on the end, because of the jumps they have. They jump high, so you may need to contain them one of I have some not with the hyena, but I tried the taming pen for Eutyrannus, and what I did was pillars 4 by 5 pillars, a pen with 4 by 5, yeah, by 5 pillars. In one of the sides I put, well, 2 pillars high, okay. One of the sides I put ceilings and ramps, and try to kite the Eutyrannus to the pen, to the ramps, and try to them to fall to the pen. Didn't work that much. I kind of had to tame them on the wild. Say, yeah, because he go up the ramp and then he could walk on the pillars. Oh, I don't know. I might make a little more tests on that and make a video on it. I don't know. So yeah, it's all. Be aware if you fall on this square, you might not be able to getting out without destroying something. So yeah, let's finish this. So I hope this video will help you, and if so, it's nice. If so, yeah, it's nice. Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, why not? It helps me, and I'll be motivated to do more. Yeah. And if you're new and haven't already, just subscribe. Yeah. And push that bell button to have notifications when I release a new video. Why not? Oh. So have a good rest of the day, and see you in the next video. Bye. Hyaenodon. Say bye to the people. Hi. Bye. Come on, bye. Bye. That's it. Bye. See you guys.